Sorry, my bad. Apparently we're ready to go. All right, let's get started here. So we're setting up our division problem. So word problems involving fractions. A lot of times the fractions can be frustrating with the word problems because we're just like, do I put you here or you here or which one do I do? Okay, so we're going to give you some key words to be watching for. Obviously, our visual will help us out here as well if necessary. So we're going to bounce around here a little bit, okay? Because questions 1 and 2 are good, but they're not good to start with. Let's look at something like question 3, all right? Paris has decided to give 1/8 of her perfume to her 3 closest friends. What fraction of the perfume will she give to each of her 3 friends? So the key thing we want to point out here is this word each. So we're going to take the perfume, my perfume bottle that's there, and we're going to give it to the 3 friends. So the perfume is the whole, and each of the friends would make up the parts there. So how much perfume does she have? Well, she's got the 1/8 of the bottle, and she's going to divide it up among the 3 friends. So again, that word each is key. So anytime we see each, that will always be the second number because that's what we are dividing by. All right, so let's go ahead and solve. Remember, we make it into a fraction. To divide, we multiply by the reciprocal. No cross division. So each is going to get 1/24. All right, at the bottom. Now remember, people, it's perfume. All right. Go light on it there. All right. All right. So here we go. Question 4. Another nice one here. Carly has 4.5 walls left to paint in order for all the bedrooms in her house to have the same color paint. Personally, I like a little, difference. But anyway, I'm not here to judge Carly. However, she has used almost all of her paint and has only 5/6 of a gallon left. How much paint can she use on each wall? Okay. So the idea is hey, we take paint, all right? What do we do with paint? Well, it goes on the wall, all right? So, yep, that's my paint can. And for some reason, it keeps disappearing on me, so I must be touching something there. All right. So that's going to go on all the walls. Let's go and put a little handle on it there. Yeah, so you can hold it. Okay. So how much paint do we have? Okay, we've got 5/6 of a gallon. And we're dividing it up between the 4.5 walls. So, all right, I need fractions. So that mixed number needs to become an improper fraction. So the 5/6 can stay, no worries there. We're going to multiply. 2 times 4 is 8, plus the 1 is the 9, so we've got our 9/2. So remember, when we divide, we actually multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to come up over here because I'm running out of room. I'm going to take 5/6 and we're going to multiply it by the 2/9. Remember, we need to flip it there. All right. I don't know what's going on with the loading here, people. All right. So do we have any cross division? Oh, yes, the 2 and the 6. All right. Let's divide them both by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is a 3. 2 divided by 2 is a 1. All right. Now we can multiply across. 5/27. There we go. So 5/27 of the gallon. That's there. All right. So again, visualize. It's a nice way of trying to see what I'm starting with and what I'm separating. So let's go back up to the top here. Let's go back up to questions number 1 and 2 because those guys are a little bit different, and we want to see how they are set up. So Molly here used 9 cups of flour to break bread. If this was 3/4 of the total of flour she started with, what was the original amount of flour? Okay, so I know we're supposed to be using this whole division out, but sometimes we need a visual to set things up. So this was 3/4 of the total. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, not really broken up into even groups, but we can live with it. All right, I'm going to shade in those first 3 so we can represent what 3/4 is. And it's saying 3/4. Mal used 9 cups. This was 3/4. So we're saying all of this is worth 9. So this is where, listen, I don't think the division problem is the greatest thing to set up here. But what I can see here is, oh, I need to take that 9, all right, and that is my 3/4. So, I think, we're doing division today, so it seems like we kind of have to, but at the same time, we can't always rely on that as that's the technique that we're going to use. So I'm going to reflect on my visual there. That's 9. I don't know what the whole amount is. So, take the 9 divided up between the 3 groups. So each group is worth a 3. 3, 6, 9. 9 divided up between the 3 boxes. Oh, there's my visual. I lost it. That was there. Which means 3, 6, 9. This box is also worth 3. So the original flower, it was 12. All right. So yeah, it's a 12 that's there. So again, now again, what is the division problem? I know you're dying to know. All right. But we're actually taking the 9 and we're dividing it up into 3/4. So watch what happens here. I'm going to make it into a fraction. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. I'm going to see my cross division, divide them both by 3. So 9 divided by 3 will give me my 3. And then we can multiply across, and look what we get. 3 times 4 ends up giving me the 12. Man, that's a bad looking 2 that's there. So again, I do get to the exact same answer. So if you're okay with that, we've got 9 and it's being broken up into 3/4, run with your division problem. If you do need the visual because you're like, I don't see each, I don't see what the total and breaking, hey, listen, I get that. All right. One more here. The construction company is setting up signs on 4 miles of the road. If the company places a sign every 1/8 of the mile. Okay, every is a lot like each. We could say the company places a sign each 1/8. That's really doing the exact same thing. So we're dealing with a 4, and then we're dividing it up by every 1/8. And we want to know, like, okay, how many signs is that going to be? Pause for one moment and look down a little bit lower. I don't want you to always think the bigger numbers first and then the smaller number seconds. No, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So we really have to work at the context of the problem that's there. So to divide, remember we multiply by the reciprocal. So I'm going to make that 4 into a fraction. So 4/1. So it's going to be 4/1 times the 8/1. Because remember, I got to flip that second one. And yeah, just multiply across. 4 times 8 is 32. So we've got 32 holes that are there. And so in other words, how many signs are we going to need? We're going to need the 32. So again, not always bigger number first, smaller number second. It depends on the scenario. Again, visuals are nice to let me know what I'm starting with and what I'm breaking them up into there. All right, people, that's it. We'll see you later. All right, my coffee's gone cold here, so I got to go warm it up. Take care.